Name the one AFL player that's come out of Kangaroo Island.
Oh, you'd think you would have gone to a South Australian side.
Hurry
the
up.
big boys there. Maybe a ruckman. Brendan Lade.
Correct. Well done.
Thank you,
Monopoly.
Stephen. A million thanks, Nick.
Well, he's got the big chances here. We've got the Abood brothers, Magnussen, Sullivan, James Roberts, all in this race. Names like Matt Biondi, Tommy Yeager, Alexander Popov have all won this event in the big time. Since its inception in 1987, the time of 22.32 has been shaved down to 20.91. That's 1.4 seconds. That's a lot for a 50-metre race.
It certainly is. We just saw the second of the Abood brothers in Matthew. Andrew Abood, the baby brother, is in lane number 2. James Magnussen is in lane number 4. He's now world rank number 2 behind Cesar Cielo. Just 1/100th behind him in qualification. Still chasing an individual berth is Eamon Sullivan. He's the only man in the field under 190 centimetres, is Eamon Sullivan. They're big boys. There's Cam, he's already on the team. He's only 17. James Roberts, second in the 100 freestyle. James the Rocket Roberts. And Hamish Rose into the final. 21 years of age from the city of Perth. No room for error. Perfect start, perfect underwater, perfect stroke, perfect touch.
There's the missile in lane 4. James Magnussen, the fastest qualifier, 21.87.
Take your marks.
And they're in the pool for the 50-metre freestyle final. And Magnussen has started very, very well in lane 4. So is Eamon Sullivan in lane 5. The Abood boys also going well.
Matty Abood has gone well. Look at Sullivan fly.
Eamon Sullivan is flying in lane 5. James Magnussen narrowly in front. Matthew Abood also going pretty well. It's Magnussen in front. Abood's close. So is Sullivan. Magnussen touches first. Sullivan a sensational swim for second. And Matty Abood third. What was the time?
21.74. That is the fastest time in the world. He jumps over Cesar Cielo, and Eamon Sullivan gets an individual spot.
Sort of swim from Eamon Sullivan. Take nothing away from Magnussen, but I didn't think Eamon could make second. That is fantastic.
Well, the disappointment in celebrating Eamon's second place is that he has beaten his training partner, Matt Abood, by 2/100ths of a second. So Matt Abood has missed the team. Huge disappointment for him. But for Eamon Sullivan, he gets to race individually with James Magnussen, both breaking 22 seconds. Wow. Another personal best time, 3 personal best times in the space of 24 hours for James Magnussen in the 50 freestyle.
So what do we make of the start?
The start was great. James got off to a wonderful start, and we talk about his 50 freestyle pacing in the 100 freestyle, and he keeps publicly talking about the fact that he can't get out as fast as the big boys. Now he's done a personal best time by half a second in his 50 freestyle. He mixes it with them, and he will annihilate them in the 100 freestyle. Not much in it.
No, Magnussen first, Sullivan second, and Matt Abood to Magnussen's left, just touches in third. Always just a fingernail in this race.
Yeah, underwater. The boys had perfect touches. Eamon's head's down, judging off the tee. And there's Magnussen finger touching and then finger palm touching. Wow, the big boys flew, Mark Howard.
Indeed they did. Nicole just said, wow, she's excited up there, mate. Just a golden end to a golden week, James.
Yeah, that's it. I've ridden the high from the 100 free right to the end of the week. And it's a great way to finish.
It's been a wonderful week for you. Did you come in with confidence in the 50? It wasn't your favourite event.
I go into every race backing myself, but, you know, at the start of the week I would have thought making a final was a pretty good achievement, so really happy with that.
Apparently Port Macquarie, where you're from, has gone missile mad, they tell me. Anything you'd like to say to the folks back home?
Yeah, all those guys, you know, knew me before anybody else, so thanks for the support over the years, and it's great to know I've got the support of the town behind me. Is
life changing at the moment as we speak?
Yeah, bit by bit. Obviously people are starting to recognise me a bit more. They want photos and autographs and stuff, but...
Do you like that?
Yeah, I enjoy it. I think it's still a bit of a privilege at the moment. And, you know, happy to keep doing it.
Mate, there's been a lot of talk this week about your fitness. Your coach is saying you've been sleeping with a humidifier. How quick can you go if you get yourself finally 100%?
The humidifier might be a bit of a secret, so I won't tell anyone about that. But, no, look, I think I can definitely get under that 47 barrier in the 100. And, I don't know what I can do in the 50.
Mate, congratulations. A wonderful week for you.
Thanks. So just say a quick happy birthday to Elise back home. It's my mate's fiancée, so happy birthday, Elise.
Happy birthday, Elise. And it's not this man's birthday, but Eamon Sullivan. Congratulations, mate. And Olympics, we just saw you on Operation Eamon 5 minutes ago. An individual berth at the Olympics. Doesn't get any better.
Yeah, it's good to get an individual spot after coming fourth in the 100. Obviously, the last Olympics was quite a massive meet for me, and if you had have asked me 3 weeks ago if I was going to get an individual spot, let alone get on the team, I wouldn't have believed you. It's been a rough, really, really rough last 3 years. So to come good for the last 4 days has been pretty important for me, and I'm really happy with the results.
Where do you pull that belief from? If you're saying 3 weeks ago you think you're in trouble, how do you turn it on tonight?
Just ignore what happens in the past. I think one thing with all the injuries I've had, the only thing I can really depend on is just my short memory span, you know. Just forget about any of the injuries I have and just focus on the future. You know, you can't change the past and what's happened in the past. It's just all about the future and what you decide to do with it. So it's more of a mental game than anything, you know. It's once you step behind the blocks, it doesn't matter what you've done, it's what you do in the pool.
5 minutes ago, on a pre-record, you said that you're single and lonely. Now, there's girls around Australia obviously going to want answers to this question. Is this going to stay this way till after London?
Who knows? You know, I've got Baxter in my bed at the moment, my little French bulldog, so could be room for one more. But yeah, I think that the main focus now is London, and you know, I don't know what else fits into the equation at the moment.
Mate, I'm sure you can improve from Baxter. We'll press a couple of buttons here. You famously did this with your nose a couple of years ago. We've got the 50-metre freestyle. Just drag your name down into the spot, Eamon. We're going for the toe. This will be another injury. Good try, Sullo. Better do it with your finger. You're off to another Olympics, mate. A huge congratulations. You've got so many fans. Limber up and you get the toe next time.
I think we're going to have to have another hip operation after that.
Eamon Sullivan, Nick, he's stoked, he's a star, he's single and he sleeps with his dog.
Maybe the dog needs another mate, but he's an author. He's got Eamon's Kitchen. He owns a restaurant called Louis Baxter's. He is a superstar.